morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel, Southern Yankee Beauty. Today I'm just going to get ready with you. I have a palette that I haven't pulled out in a while, and I thought, let's turn the lights on, and I thought, let's do this. So this is the collab between, I believe it's Adept Cosmetics and Heather Austin. Am I right? Yeah, Adept Cosmetics and Heather Austin. Here is what the palette looks like. There are 8 shimmers and 4 mattes. Not a ton of mattes in this, but the shimmers, oh my gosh, guys. Something else, really beautiful and really creamy. Now, I've had this palette a while. I don't remember when it launched. It might have been last year. And I just swatched just the shimmers for you. You're going to see here in a minute. And I don't even know what I'm going to use. I'm so excited about it. But let me just show you. So I thought it was so pretty because all of these shades, they look at how well they would all work together. Really beautiful. And then when you come down here, you've got some more kind of fall-inspired shades as well that are like little like different jewel tones, where these are more, some of these are neutral. Like this one is would be a great like kind of neutral shimmer on the eye. You've got some purples, you've got like a little gray one. This set, it looked like purple but kind of looks pink in the pan. This one's just a neat one. I don't even know how to tell you what that color is. So anyway, and then this is green yellow. It's got like a duochrome, you can kind of see it there. Same with this, you've got like a dark base and then you've got a purple and a blue in here. This one too, you've got like a little gold here and the orange. You can see how they flip colors here. You're seeing a little green, blue, and then front on a little pink and white. It's really pretty. Really pretty, and these shimmers are really good quality, so we're going to play with that. I am having some dry skin. They've upped my tretinoin to like 50% higher than what it was, and it dried my skin out, so I'm only going to use it every couple days so my skin adjusts to it. And that's through agency, but I'm going to go ahead and put this hydrating ceramide sample on from Pharmacy just because I need the extra moisture today. And then I'm going to wash my hands, I think, and get all these colors. I just got out of the shower and this is what I do. This is just what I do all the time. You guys, I get like fresh new skin. I'm all clean, and then then I decorate it with swatches. Sometimes I do this like late at night too. Do you guys do that? Like I'll just sit down and Robert's like, what are you doing? Are you doing your makeup? I'm like, no, I'm just playing. So, all right. And I do have some leftover on my eyes of, that I couldn't really get off. Some glue that wouldn't come off from yesterday's eyelash fun. That might be why my eyes are bothering me too a little bit. So, all right, I'm gonna let that sink in. Also, I am wearing a microphone today, so I wanna know if you can tell that the sound is better. Please let me know. Now, this will not work on my other channel when I'm doing a try-on because it has to be plugged into my phone as far as clothing goes for the fashion channel, but when I'm sitting doing unboxings or blogging and just talking to you guys with the phone, I can use it. So let me know if you like the sound with the microphone, if it's better or worse than other videos. All right, so I'm gonna go wash my hands and I'm gonna make a plan. I'm wearing navy blue today, so I mean, we could use that, but I don't, that's not the color I want to use. I kind of want to stay up in here. Originally, I was thinking of doing something in the fall, like we could do a green, but I've done a few fall looks and I swatched these and now I'm feeling like, oh, that'll be pretty. So we're gonna do something up in here. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm going in to start with my Haus Labs foundation. I actually have really come to love this. This is the Triclone Skin Technology Foundation. It says A82. I don't know what color this is. Shake well. I wanted to get the color, but it just says A82. Oh, 200. Light, medium, neutral. That makes sense. So I do like this color for me, so let's go ahead and get this on really quickly. It's a little darker than what I am right now, but I don't care, I still like it. We'll take it down the neck and stuff and make it work. It held up pretty good yesterday, although it didn't like it when I was outside in the sun. I was dripping like down my face because it was like hot and we were working out there after I did a bunch of I did the I Need a Nude by Natasha Denona, the 4 looks. So if you haven't seen that video, I would check that out. I love that palette, actually. I highly recommend. And you can get a discount if you use my promo code Southern Yankee. You'll get 15% off on her website. It will not work if you buy it on like another website like Sephora or something like that. Okay. So, and I don't even know if this palette is even still available. I was just like, I want to do something that I haven't, like go into something I haven't pulled out in a long time because I have so much, and I'm getting ready to do a kind of a clean out. I've actually preparing my mind for it. I got a little clean out that I want to do, and I've got so much stuff, and I want to pull like a declutter and pull all of my palettes out with you guys, and then go in and get rid of some stuff. Some of it's going to be easy. So I'm not good at decluttering makeup, probably because I didn't have it growing up, and I feel like I don't know, I kind of hoard it. So what I think I'm going to do is go through, there's some I know right away, either like they got broken or they're not shit or they're old or whatever. This is the Rare Beauty, by the way, in the shade Bright Side. And I know I'm not going to use it. So for those ones, there's some, I think like my first declutter, what I'm going to focus on is just going ahead and getting rid of what I know I don't want, like what I know I can easily get rid of. I think that's what I'm going to do first. So I think for the first pass through, I'm not going to be hard on myself. I'm just going to give myself grace and get rid of what I know I can get rid of like right away. Because I think if I put too much pressure on myself, then I'll make decisions that I'll regret, and I don't want to do that. So yeah. So that's going to be the plan. I'm just going to go through real quickly, and whatever I'm comfortable like just giving away right away that I know I don't use, or the color palette's not good, or because there are some things that I just have in there that I'm like, oh, I could easily get rid of that, and that's what we're going to do to start. And then once I get a little bit more of a manageable pile going, then I don't know why he's barking like that. He's acting like he wants to go out. I think he's hungry because Nitro's been throwing up the last couple days. I don't know what's going on with him. Let me let him out. Hold on. All right, I don't know. He just acted like he wanted to go outside, even though he was literally just out there. All right, this is the Shiseido concealer. I do really like this. It does give a nice brightening effect, so that's what I'm using right now. I'll let that sit there for just a minute. Yeah, I fell yesterday. When I was outside working. The deck, parts of the deck have not been fixed yet. And we had a bunch of garbage on the side that we just haven't had room to put in the trash cans for the last weeks. So we had room this last time, so got all the garbage off the deck. It was all like outdoor garbage, like old pots, pans, things that broke. We had an old grill that didn't work anymore, a broken metal chair. Like some of it was like big stuff that we needed room for. So we loaded it all up on the trailer. Well, when we did that, there was a big pile of leaves and like debris and stuff that had just kind of collected there. And so see, that stung my skin a little bit. I don't know, it's just my skin's sensitive today. So I ended up, I was sweeping those leaves up, and all of a sudden my left leg went through the deck. The deck board broke, and I fell all the way up to my hip. My entire leg went down underneath the deck to my hip, where then it stopped. And I really hurt myself. I'm 40, almost 49 now, and I just started crying. Robert came up, made sure I was okay, was hugging me. He's like, "You okay?" He was so sweet, but I wasn't okay. I don't see a bruise there yet, but I can feel it underneath the skin. I have a lot of extra fat on my hips, and I have, it hurts to touch. I definitely pulled something in my leg and my hip. I think I bruised my butt area too, like the butt bone hit real hard on, and then on the deck, and then I hurt my other ankle on the other side. So I don't know, like Robert wanted me to go to the doctor. I was like, why? They're gonna want to take x-rays and everything else, and I feel like I have a loose hair somewhere in my face. And I don't want to deal with that because I don't need an x-ray. I haven't broken anything. I didn't fracture anything. I'm just bruised. I have bruises and sore muscles, like probably a pulled muscle. And they're just going to tell me ice and heat it. They're going to tell me take ibuprofen. Like there's nothing they're going to be able to do. So anyway, all right. So our base is done. I'm going to wait. I also have this Jaclyn Hill, but it's more peachy orange. So I don't think we're going to use this today, depending on what look we're going to do. I am going to start with Atlas on here, which is the brown shade. I'm going to use both these two mattes, and then we're going to go into some of these purple shades. But we're going to start with a light little bit here of Atlas on the eye. Let's bring you guys in. Yeah, when you get older and you fall like that, it takes a while now to get your body takes a little longer to like recuperate than it used to when you were younger. Like I'm okay. It's just, I mean, it shouldn't have happened because I've been asking Robert to take care of that for a long time, and I couldn't see because of the leaves, so I didn't see it there. But I'm hoping at least today when he gets back, he can at least, the two holes that are in the deck, because what if my grandkids fall down? You know what I mean? Like, at least fix that for me. Get it safe. I had my son come out last summer and put new wood in a lot of the holes that were in there because I couldn't get Robert to do it because he didn't have time. And although I will say Robert's been getting a little bit more done lately because he's feeling a little bit better. You hear my kitty. She's freaking out because Nitro's outside, the baby cat. She does not like when he's out there, and she'll cry until he comes in, or she'll sit at the door and she'll scratch the door until he comes in. I think she worries that he's going to not come back in or something. She does it with Chopper too. I don't know what that is. All right, same hand, same brush going into PA02. I don't know what PA02 is. That's a weird name, shade. I don't know if it has a meaning. So anyway, I'm hoping he's getting some kitties cleaned up right now because he's taking the other lady that helps us with the cats. We've had like 7 kittens recently. We're down to 4 or 5, I believe. 4. And there is a police officer and his wife who wants 2 of the cats, and their adult daughter, wants the other 2. Thank God. So that'll be it. We aren't getting, like, the kitten population is definitely decreased over the years due to us because we have, out of our own money, and honestly mostly Robert's money, because I don't think that, well, I think that the other lady that works with us also has paid to get some of them fixed. And while we get a discount, it's still $100 every time you get the cats fixed, a cat fixed. And we've probably fixed about 25 cats in that alley. And that doesn't include all of the ones that have been sick and all the antibiotics and emergency visits we've had. Like we had one that Robert's ex-wife adopted, and that kitty lost its eye, and we had to pay for that surgery. So now I'm just going to take this just on the bottom and just deepen it up on the bottom here and just pat this in. So we have spent thousands of dollars on cats that we don't own just to take care of them and clean up other people's problems. And it kind of is annoying that people are so irresponsible with cats. They leave them outside unfixed, and then they get pregnant and have babies, and they just leave them outside. They don't do anything with those babies. And then those babies, within 6 months, now you have 8 little babies that are out there making more babies. And it's like, it's just an endless cycle. So please get your animals spayed and neutered, friends. Don't be a part of the problem, be a part of the solution. So, because it shouldn't be just a few of us that are out here doing God's work and cleaning these animals up, all right? It should be people who get a cat be responsible and spay and neuter your cat, so you're not adding to the outrageous cat population, because it is just getting out of control. And in Virginia, we got a lot of people who just don't care. I'm sure it's like that anywhere, but like there's areas here, especially like when you go into the trailer parks, you got people that are just, they don't have a lot of money, but they get a kitten, and then they have the kitten be an indoor outdoor kitten, and then they have more cats, and it's just, now you have a trailer park filled with unwanted, starving. It's a bad life for these cats too. They get sick, they get diseases, they start interbreeding with each other, and they start being born with defects, and it's just it's such a hard life. And then male cats get beat up real bad when they're not fixed. They're miserable. We've got one big alley cat, big male guy. He's beat up every time we see him. Like, he's got scratches all over his face, but he's a big boy. We can't catch him. It looks like he's, you know, a feral cat. So let me let this dog in. All right, that purple shade's a little bit patchy, but purples are hard. But it's a pretty plum, but it's a little patchy. I don't know why I have glitter. There must have been glitter on one of my brushes. I'm just taking that along underneath the eyes here. All right. I'm gonna blend that out, but for now that's what we're doing. All right, so in the outer corner, I'm gonna go with this dark Hey Y'all color right here, which is something that Heather says on all of her videos. This is a pretty color, and it's great for the outer. I mean, you can use it all over the lid, but I want to use this for the outer and use a little bit of a brighter shade on the inner portion of the eye. Very pretty. Blends in pretty well with that plum matte shade, almost seamlessly. Okay, so we'll go into Passport, which is this beauty right here, which has a little bit more of a pinky purple flip. We'll do that one next. Little bit flaky. So pack it and then spread, like push it on if you have this palette. It's a beautiful shade. Whew, it's so pretty. All right, I'm gonna flip the brush over, go back into Hey Y'all, and help those join up a little bit better. Beautiful. Yeah, this is a fun palette. I do think she could have used a couple more mattes. I think she got excited about all these beautiful shimmers, which is my issue too. You want all shimmers, but sometimes you need more mattes in the palette, and this palette does need a lighter matte to blend out edges up at the top, like up here. There's nothing to do that with. So that's one thing that is missing in this palette. She does have a nice neutrally kind of taupey medium shade brown. Might be a little dark for some. I think I want to use my finger because I think we're not getting the payoff. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I'm going to use that on this here too, and then I'll work my brush. Okay. I'm not going for perfection, just going for pretty. Yeah, I do feel like I've got quite a bit of like patchiness over here. I'm definitely gonna have to use something to blend that out a little bit. Now this is actually I'm gonna take the Hey Y'all shade on my finger too and get that more on there. Okay, let me find something to blend the top out real quick. All right, there's a little bit of a lighter shade. It's kind of dark still. This is the Ciate London palette in Cranberry, but we're gonna use it even though it's probably dark. It's more peachy. Yeah, I think it'll do the trick though. So I just got my eyebrows done the other day, so we've got more room up here. We've got a clean canvas, which is so nice. All right, for the top eyebrow, I'm going to use that weird duochrome shade that I couldn't quite explain. It's got like blue, green, all different pretties, called Austin. And I'll use that on the inner corner as well. Yeah, and so the other thing I probably would have done in here is instead of all these special shades, I would have had one of them should have been a light shade, like a light matte for blending. And then I would have also, instead of having all these like really crazy, see like these are like lid shades. It's really hard to use these on your upper eyelid and make them look good. In fact, I'm going to scrap that and use a highlighter. I would have had a metallic shade for the highlight shades for an inner corner and a brow lid, and I would have had a one more matte shade in here for blending it out, like a light, like really light, like skin tone color, and then like a lighter champagne or icy shade that was just a metallic in here. So let me find something for that. All right, I'm going to use an old Pat McGrath highlighter that is broken up into pieces, and I got to see if I can press it back in. I don't know if it's going to be salvageable, honestly, and I was so sad because it's a gorgeous highlighter, but it's having issues. I gotta shut it, so right now it is the Skin Fetish Divine Glow highlighter. It's just all in bits and pieces right now. It's so bad. Maybe we can use this blush today. This is a neat blush. It's got 2 different colors in it from Pat McGrath. We can try that. What is in here? I just pulled out a bunch of stuff. Oh, so like this is like the color I was kind of looking for. Something like that for an inner corner highlight. But we'll go in and we'll use hers for the right in here. Yeah, because Robert should be back here any second. He's just getting feeding those cats and getting them cleaned up so they are good to go to their new homes today, which is so exciting. So then that's the end of the kittens, and hopefully we won't have any more issues. And we have like months now to try to capture. I think there's 2 female cats that we haven't been able to catch. Problem is, that's in our feral community, but like the cats that we have been taking care of and that have been an issue there are going to be handled, right? But the we just saw some little black cats, 3 little black kittens, like we call them teenager kitties, where they're still little, but they're probably getting to be where they could have babies, like in a couple months. And there's somebody else right around the corner who's been feeding some stray cats and haven't fixed them, and now there's a whole nother litter of black cat, totally solid black cats. And we saw them hang around where we feed the cats, and so they have already found all our cats, but those 3 cats, they're going to start breeding with each other if they're boys and girls, and then we're going to have a bunch more kittens. And they know there's a food source by us. So, all right, so that's pretty. I think I'm going to just take that that purple plum shade, just deepen that a little bit. These colors are not always the best looking on my skin. We'll see what it looks like at the end. All right, I'm gonna take the that Hey Y'all dark purple over it a little bit. I don't know really if it does anything, but might do a little something. Yeah, get a little shimmer. And then I'm going to take Passport, which is the lighter shade on our lid right here at the bottom. These make a bit of a mess all over your face with the glitter. Very pretty shades, just messy. Might want to do this without, before you do your makeup, before you do face makeup, because I'll probably have to go back in with some more concealer. Okay, now, I told you I would take that color Austin that we tried to put. See, this is a problem. It's too flaky for these type of applications. You can do it, but you really, there you go. You have to press it in, and it's a stunning, stunning color. Really pretty. You just, it's soft, and you have to press it in. So, yeah, I would have liked to see just for a couple of these shades, like to just have a metallic in here. I love these special shades, don't get me wrong. You get some value when you're getting these, but if for a one and done palette, for me, I need a lighter matte to blend things out at the top so you don't get the rough edges. And then I need more of a metallic-y shade to do up here, which I still don't have much up there. That little bit I did. I think, I don't know, look at what's going on in my eye there. I don't know if that's like, maybe it's irritated from the girl that did my brows. I haven't had my brows done in years, so it might be a little bit of a rash. I can't really tell what that is, or if it comes off. Oh yeah, look at that. It comes off, so I don't know what that was. All right, we need liner and lashes to try to fix this up. I'll be right back. Okay, here is the final look. I'm going to take some pictures at the end and show you guys a little bit more up close, because I think in the sunlight, it looks so much different in person than it is showing here. So I'll do some pictures at the end so you can really see. But this little bit in the middle that we did is just, like, you can see it there. Look how beautiful the shades are. Absolutely gorgeous. It's hard for me to stay away from sparkly shades. I just love them. Okay, so for blusher, I think purple in it right here. We'll do that. I don't think it's going to be very purple. I do think it's just going to be like a pink. Yeah. I haven't used this in a while either. I tried to link that. I use the Marc Jacobs mascara on my eyes. I tried to link it in the Pat McGrath video I just did. I'm sorry, the I Need a New, the Natasha one. And I couldn't find it on Ulta, or I didn't check the Marc Jacobs website, so I don't know if they still continue it. It's this one. If anybody knows, let me know. It's called Blackcore at Lash D 42. I couldn't find it. Yeah, you can tell my skin's just like dry right now. It is what it is. All right, friends. Now it is time for highlighter and then lipstick. We'll go in with, I think there's highlighter in this Bridgerton one, right? Yeah, we're just going to do a gentle highlight right here. Lips, that's next. All right, I am going to put gloss on, but I used the Simply Ageless lip liner in 150 Elegant Nude by Covergirl, and I will say I love the color of this. I do not like the component this is in, so this keeps breaking, and I've lost a good amount of it, when you try to put it up and then you use it as a liner, it breaks. It's too soft and it breaks every time I've tried to do it. So I just did that without even, like, while it was flat, I didn't even like lift it up because I knew it was going to break. So anyway, Pat McGrath to the rescue for the lips. This is a gloss of hers called Lavendering. So it's got that pretty lavender shift. It's gorgeous. Look at that. It doesn't stay that crazy though, watch. Just gives you like a hint of that when you turn and stuff, just a hint of that pretty lavender shade color. All right, I gotta find myself some earrings, and there's the front I look. So there'll be some photos at the end, friends, and thanks for joining me today with my dry skin and all, and I hope you found some things interesting. I do like this palette. Like I said, it's not like constructed in the way I would construct it. I'm holding it upside down so you don't have the mirror in your face. But it's a beautiful palette. Like these 4 shades would be a neat combo here. Like it's really pretty. But to me, because of how many special shades are in here, I would probably pair it with a different matte or another palette. Like I would use it in conjunction with another palette. To me, it's not exactly a standalone palette. Can you get standalone looks on with it? Yes, I believe you can. In fact, Heather does quite a few of them on her channel, so you can check that out if you're interested. If this palette is still linked, I will link it for you. If any of the stuff I have on here is linked, it will be down below. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the like bell, and comment down below if you love makeup like I do. I do a lot of different looks here. I'm getting ready to do declutters. We do some unboxings as well, so I hope you guys stick around, and we do some ranking videos, which I've got some of those coming too. I think I'm going to rank all of my Pat McGrath palettes, and I may do the same with my Natasha Denona as well. If you have anything else that you want to see, like if you are interested in seeing some makeup tags or something like that, let me know. I'll see you guys all real soon. Bye, guys.